Welcome to the Jolly Roger. My name's Chef Brian, and today we're going to do a subscriber recommendation from last month, and it is broccoli chicken rice casserole. It's one of our favorites. It's a go-to, and if you have a suggestion that you would like to leave for us, to put it in the comments below. We'll make it, put it in the jar, and at the end of the month, we'll do a winning. Even if you don't win, we're still getting plenty of ideas, and we're gonna come back to them eventually down the road. So let's get into it. I'm gonna preheat my pan. So I got 3 cups of rinsed rice. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna rinse your rice underneath the sink, and then when the water becomes clear, you're good to go. It just gets the excess starch off so it's not so sticky. And then I have 3 cups of chicken broth. We're gonna go ahead and add that. You can use just water, but adding a little bit more flavor by using broth. We'll grab some salt. We're gonna be generous with our salt. And then we'll give it a stir, make sure our rice is underneath our chicken stock. Just like that. Grab our lid. Now we're gonna pressure cook this on high for 3 minutes. And then we're gonna do a natural release on it, and that's going to cook it perfectly every time. So we're gonna have that going. I got my pan preheating. Go ahead and add a little bit of oil just to get that warmed up. And then behind me, I have some broccoli florets that we've already cut, and we're just gonna steam that. So I'm gonna turn that on just to get that boiling. And then all we gotta do is make a sauce and cook the chicken. So it's coming up. Let's turn it up a little bit higher, and I'll do the chicken in just a second. So our pan is preheated. What I have here is chicken thighs. You can do the same thing with chicken breast, but we haven't had dark meat in a while, so I like dark meat a little bit better than I like breast meat, but we're gonna throw that in. We're gonna add salts and adobo seasoning and black pepper. And then we'll give it a mix. Our adobo, our black pepper, and then we'll mix it all together. And we're gonna add more seasoning. We have 10 chicken thighs here that Lynn de-skinned and deboned for me. Definitely more seasoning. And this meal is so great. We have it for leftovers, and there's only 3 of us in this house, and you'll see both baking dishes that we're making of this. This would be great to bring for like a potluck, or your family comes over. Feeds a lot of people and is delicious. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Just a touch more salt. And a little bit more black pepper. And then while our chicken is working, we can go ahead and make our sauce. It's super simple. We have 1 can of cream of chicken soup and 1 can of mushroom soup. If you don't like mushroom soup, or vice versa, chicken soup, then use your favorite. But we like to mix them up. It gives it a little bit different taste. So I have my bowl. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up just a second. We're gonna get into our sauce. What I have here is just a cup of mushroom soup, or a can, not a cup, and a can of cream of chicken soup. 1 cup of mayonnaise. We're gonna go ahead and put that in, and I'll use the spoon to get the soup out. I have 2 tablespoons of melted butter and a cup of milk. If you are lactose intolerant, I believe they make a lacto milk now. I think that's the brand name of it. But you're welcome to use that. And this dish also has cheese in it, and you can forego the cheese, but everything else will be the same. So I'm gonna get all of our ingredients out and we'll do a quick mix. All right, I got a soup in. Don't forget, we're still cooking the chicken. We'll give that a mix. And then when we go to put this in the dish, we're gonna use a slotted spoon because we don't want all that chicken juice in there. Now we're gonna add in our milk. It's 1 cup. And then 2 tablespoons melted butter. And we're gonna give that a mix. All right. Clean up. Since we're still cooking our chicken, we still got a while on our broccoli. We're going till it's fork tender. And as soon as it's fork tender and our rice is done, we will get a 9x13 baking dish. We're gonna crease that down and then put it all together. And then it's going in the oven for like 25 minutes at 350. And this dish is almost done. Pin just came up on our rice. Now it's up to pressure. And this timer is gonna start counting down from 3. Once it gets to 0, we're gonna do nothing but wait 10 minutes. And when that says 10, we can go ahead and release our pressure. Man, I'm excited about this dish. Love it. We make it like 4 times a month. It's like a weekly dish. Our chicken is done, so I'm just gonna go ahead and remove this. Let this cool down and I can get that out of the way, and then I'll bring out the baking dishes. My timer is now at 10, so we can go ahead and release our pressure. And our broccoli is almost done. And we'll pull it out in just a second. Throw it all together, put it in the oven. All right, I just took the lid off of our Instapot. And this rice, it cooks rice perfectly. That's what I love about it. I mean, I love it a lot because there's a lot of things that we do with it. But for rice, it's awesome. Makes it a lot easier. Our broccoli just got done. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill up our baking dishes. We're gonna put the rice down first, have a good layer of that. And then we're gonna add in our chicken. And then on top of that, we're gonna add in our broccoli. And then our sauce and cheese. Now, our chicken. Remember, we don't want the juice. So we're gonna use a slotted spoon. Man, this is gonna be awesome. There's a lot of chicken. It's like one of the best parts of this. Well, there's 3 best parts of this. There's rice, there's chicken, and broccoli. And it's in a casserole. Our broccoli is gonna go next. We're gonna spread it out. And if you wanted to, you could cut them a little bit smaller, but I like the large chunks of broccoli, but it would get a little bit more even spread. Second to last is our sauce. We want a good coat. All right, our sauce is down. So we're gonna end with, this is a Mexican blend, but you can use any cheese that you like. We're gonna give it a good coverage. And then after the 25 minutes, I'm gonna put the broiler on high and get our cheese just a little bit of color. And we are ready for the oven. We got our cheese done. Now it's just time to put them in the oven. Don't forget, it's 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's gonna go in for 25 minutes. Boom, there you go. That's our casserole. Just pulled it out. Got a little color on the cheese from the broiler. We're gonna let this cool. We're gonna mix it up, but I'm gonna take a picture of it. Uh-oh, I got caught.
Yeah.
I've already had like 5 bites. Anyway, we're waiting for it to cool down so we didn't burn our tongues. But this is a great casserole and we love it. We eat it leftover all the time. I mean, legitimately, we make it multiple times a month. So anyway. Yep. Knock yourself out. Go around the edge, not the middle. It's hot in the center. Oh man, it's so good. I hope you make this. And if you have a suggestion, leave it down in the comment. We'll write it down. We have a whole list from the last couple of months, but we'll do a drawing at the end of the month. And hope you like, comment, share, subscribe, or whatever other YouTubers ask you to. If you could do that, that'd be cool. And we'll see you Tuesday. So have a good weekend. Peace.